What? What is it? What is he saying? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. And I'll try not to sing out of key. What is it that you're feeling, Mr. Kundastro? I'm feeling like that's what everybody's saying. I will try not to sing out of key. At the end of the day, I think it comes down to courtesy. Courtesy towards one another. What would be an example? There are some folks who take so much effort to dress well, style, appearance, grooming. Their form makes other people happy. It brings people pleasure. I think in a way that is courtesy. You're doing it for yourself, but also others. Decorum. Maintain decorum. I don't belong to this category who takes the effort, to do these things. I wish I did. Oh, Francesca's here. She's saying, there you go, giving yourself a beating, Mr. Kundastro. I say, no, I'm not. Are you a mind guru? I ask her. And she is swift with her response. I am no mind guru. We have Hannah Arendt for that. Here is Hannah Arendt. She must have been 18 to 20. She's doing a major in philosophy. And there, next to her, the professor, 35 to 37, Martin Heidegger. The two of them were in love. For thinkers who were in love, I certainly like these two. Of course, you recognize Friedrich Nietzsche, and that would be Louis-André Salome. But anyways, Hannah Arendt and Martin Heidegger, they were into some cool subject for study. Boring, but Heidegger has said many great things that has hit me. I will quote a few from memory. He said poetic language is the only language of truth. Imagine if that were to be our medium of communication, of speech. The con men in the world, they wouldn't stand a chance. Can AI gain control of poetic language? He said things about the relationship between humans as beings in time and being in time. I think that means the now, this moment. So you could ask, how are you to be at this moment? He will say, you have to dwell poetically. What? What do you mean? To dwell poetically is to stand in the presence of the gods and be involved in the proximity of the essence of things. The observation that hit me recently when I was doing this video project, The Life and Work of Albert Camus, I came across this from Martin Heidegger. Mere anxiety is the source of everything. I struggle with anxiety, I think many of us do. There is so many papers written about anxiety. Hannah Arendt has, done a super analysis on this subject, or at least maybe the way it has shown itself to me was through her book, The Life of a Mind. Oh, it's Francesca again. What do you want? Well, I thought we were going to talk about courtesy, and you've gone off somewhere else. Stay in lane, Mr. Kundastro. Courtesy, yes. Well, you talk about subjects like what Hannah Arendt says, the life of a mind. She's proposing this idea, which is not a brand new one. It is, in fact, as old as time. She's proposing that life is an illusion. It's not a new concept because in the ancient language of Sanskrit, there is a word called Maya, means the same thing, that all of our life experiences are a dream, an illusion. And you think, listening, what a waste of time this is. First of all, I don't believe any of it because making ends meet, having bills to pay, there's nothing illusory about it. And so this research, this analysis, what good is it to me? Here it is. We can come to courtesy if they are not singing out of key. All these thinkers, they have taken great trouble to investigate, publish, and the reason they seem to be doing this is for their fellow human beings. One of the ideas here is that we belong to time. The way they speak about it is exactly how it's illustrated in that movie, Back to the Future. We could technically go back to the time when your grandparents were alive, go and visit them. If you turn back the dial, we will never know if that's possible. Many philosophers, they have talked about the now, the moment. And the moment is not a point in time because it's constantly moving. Doesn't it have a distension, a stretch? I think Nietzsche says it best. Here we stand in the gateway. If we were standing sideways under this threshold, with our hands outstretched in both directions, we'd have one hand in the past and the other in the future. What Hannah Arendt is saying, how she's describing the moment and ourselves in this moment, is inside a sort of cocoon, the eye of the storm, she calls it. You ask any of the grand old mariners, the eye of the storm is a calm place to be. So here you are in the eye of the storm, there's this chaos going outside, you can see it. Can you imagine sitting in the eye of the storm and watching all these violent forces all around you? And while all this is happening, you have these two guys like salesmen. She says we can think of them like these two entities, the past and the future. They are opposition forces trying to get your attention and influence you to take an action which furthers their agenda, so to speak. And you are undecided, in a state of confusion. So it seems like the past is pulling you in a certain direction and the future is doing the same, as if pulling you in the opposite direction. And it seems like it wants you to make a decision and do it quick, right away. What Hannah Arendt is saying is that it's futile. There's nothing you can do. Que sera, sera. So she's saying, be calm. The best you can do is to sit back, relax, amuse yourself while this game is going on between the past and the future in front of you. And play the sort of a referee role, the role of an umpire. And everything will turn out just fine. You see, she's saying, this is the root of anxiety. She's helping us self-diagnose, a self-analysis on this feeling of, anxiety. Many of us, we get stuck along the way, We start to think about things literally. This idea of illusion, is it real? Does that mean we are living in a simulation? What about free will? I don't know. I guess the idea is to step beyond these questions. Hannah Arendt, I do love her. She's done some great work on the human condition. This romantic entanglement with her professor, he would have given all his secrets away with patience, with love. She's incredible, and she speaks the truth and has got into trouble